Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and as you can see guys, I have new lovebirds, and as you can see they're all different type of breeds as well. I like this one here as well, but it's just the blue, you know, she has a very nice striking blue. Look how she's closing eyes. Look at them. Look at that. So I just got them yesterday guys, and well, they still need to settle in properly, and I've gotten them 2 breeding boxes as well, and I've just set up the cage today, you know, obviously to give them their water, their seeds, and putting in new sticks for them into the cage here so that they are comfortable. So they still have to get used to us guys, you know. It's very hard for birds, especially when you're getting them. It takes a bit of time for them to actually get used to you. So this is usually their behavior, always sticking to the other side of the cage as usual, but they will eventually, and they just have to settle into their new place. I've given them water yesterday. Just when I brought them in, I've put water for them and seeds, and when I came in the morning, the seeds were like everywhere. The seeds were like, I said, oh, okay, now you guys need to learn some manners now, how to eat. Anyway guys, and the water was completely finished. I was quite surprised that they finished up the water. Usually with my other birds, they don't finish the water a lot, you know. But like I said, I do change them once or twice, you know, within the week, or even 3 times too, just to make sure that they're getting nice fresh water every time. And as you know, I always put the vitamins in the water, because here in Ireland you don't get that much of good weather, but nowadays we've been experiencing heat guys. It's really been very hot here. It is surprisingly like nobody's ever felt this heat before in Ireland, because usually the weather, like by now in September, it's already getting cooler, and you would notice leaves falling, and you know, the windy. So but there's nothing guys. It's like a heat wave that has gone through the whole of, in fact, Europe, just not Ireland, but the whole of Europe. It has been extremely hot nowadays guys. So as you know, I've gotten them, and I'm hoping that eventually when time gets in, they will finally get used to us, and they will settle down instead of hanging on the cage as if they're asking for help from the wall, which is just behind them. Just imagine guys. So yes, as you can see, look at their faces guys. I love the colorful faces that they have. You know, they have so many different type of breeds as well, when it comes to the cockatiels, to the lovebirds, sorry, even as a cockatiel as well, but they have more colorful you know, combination and colors when it comes to these lovebirds. As you can see, I like the gray one as well guys. Have you seen this gray one? It's he's just a plain gray color, but he's so beautiful. Look at him. So I still have to determine, obviously, you know, if it's male or female, but I'm not really too stressed about that for now. Still doing my research on them and just hoping to find out exactly, you know. But I do know that they say the one that there's certain distinctions that you can see between them. Let me just pan the camera right guys. There's certain distinctions you can see between them that you can make out whether it's a male or a female. I don't know why, but when I just look at their faces, I can just tell if it's a male or a female. Like the one that's sitting here, this one kind of looks like a male to me. But like I said guys, we'll only come to know when they start breeding, or when they start showing signs of breeding, and then I will come to know exactly if it's male or female, because sometimes you can't really differentiate. I remember having the first lovebird sets that we had, which we've actually given away to somebody, but what happens is that we were always thinking that the female was the male and the male was the female guys, and finally when she was pregnant, I realized that that is the female. Then I realized that we made a big mistake, you know. But yeah, anyway guys, so this is them, and this is their new home. I've gotten them some new boxes, breeding boxes, and hopefully we'll come to know exactly, just trying to get the camera to set there for you guys, sorry. So we'll come to know, especially when they start breeding, that which is the male and the female. But other than that guys, welcome our new family to our bird family home. guys. So let's have a look now. And as I said, explained to you in my last video that Kevin has eggs, and I'm not 100% sure if it was the incubator or them, in fact, when they lay the eggs. So I've explained I've changed most of the things for them. I've given them some extra vitamins, in fact, and I've changed the seeds, and I've just tried to do an all-rounded change for them, going back to the original what I've used to use before. And I left the eggs with him, so he is sitting in the eggs and he's making a noise in the box. So we'll have a look at him, and then if he comes out, but his partner is here, guys. So let's have a look and see from the cockatiels, guys. Okay guys, and as you know, these are my other lovebirds, and which I've gotten a different type of mutation. Sorry, I didn't use this word before, and whenever I make a video, sometimes these words just kind of slip out of my head. So this is a different type of mutation as well, and as you can see, I like the white circle which is around the eyes as well. So these are the 4 that you're aware of and that we have, and I did explain to you before that they have given us eggs, so I do know that they are male and female, and I do know that they are pairs, you know. So sometimes when you're getting cockatiels or when you're getting lovebirds, you wouldn't really know if they're a pair or not, but you're gonna have to distinguish that obviously gently, obviously, to make sure that it's a male or a female, and then obviously you know that, listen, this is a male and this is a female, and we can obviously pair them together as a couple. So as you can see, guys, it's so hot in Ireland, and look at them. Trust me, I've given them water, I've given them a shower down as well with a spray of water as well, but this is just because in Ireland they don't get this type of heat, and I think, guys, these birds are just very hot at the moment, you know. But yes, I do love lovebirds. I'm not a fan of them, but I do like them. They're very nice, but they're just too noisy. I think that's the only thing I just don't like about them. But other than that, I like the color, and they're small birds. But they can pack a bite. It's like they can bite very hard as well, if interfered with in any way that they don't like it, guys. So for them as well, I've just put in some extra water as well, and I put in a cuttle bone for them, and I've explained to you before that I was not sure if it was the cuttle bone that I was buying that's not making them give proper eggs, but I've changed cuttle bones as well for them, and I've given them the sand as well. This is sand, I think, that you have to give them, not need to, you have to give it to them, because it helps them, especially when they are breeding as well. So it helps them a lot physically on the inner side of their body, and for the baby, for the unborn baby that's growing as well. So guys, let's head off and have a look at our cockatiels, and I can give you an update on them, and then we can come to a conclusion somehow. But thank you, guys. Okay guys, and as you can see, my voice is always so loud for them. As you can see, Sultan is going crazy as usual, up and down as usual. This stick is like a favorite stick of his. It has become a favorite stick of his. Just opposite him is Kevin, and I told you before that he was sitting on the eggs, but he decided to pop his head out and come out and sit here. It is very hot, guys, and I wouldn't expect them to be sitting in the cage all the time, or in the box, should I say, breeding box all the time. They will come out because it is very hot. So as you know, they're settling in quite well in the new cages and the new setup that I've made for them. So as you can see, Sultan, so as you can see, guys, he's just obsessed with Kevin. Now Kevin doesn't want oh my god, look at him. He doesn't want Moonlight to go into the box. He's been so crazy over those eggs that he's not allowing her to go inside. He keeps fighting with her to stay back out of the cage, of the breeding box. Sorry guys. So I'm gonna just try and pan the camera off to Snowball, and then I will see just like. So guys, as you can see, I just want to show you Snowball, and as she's sitting on the box here, you know, like I said, she's carrying on like because she knows that this is her box, you know, she acts like a big boss because she knows exactly, you know, the whereabouts of this whole cage. So she's a pro in her own cage, you know, guys, but still she's still scared of the other ones as well. But she needs to get used to them, guys, and she needs to understand the situation that is going on, you know. Look at her, she's always hiding behind that box. Come here. So she's settling in well, guys. I won't lie to you, she is settling in well. There's no fighting or anything like that. But what really intrigues me is that even though I put her outside, she hasn't like started showing behavior like the other cockatiels as well, like trying to bite or fight or you know, trying to resist us touching her or anything like that. No, she's still the same, and she still allows us to play with her or touch her or try to hold her. She hasn't changed one bit, so that's good about her, and I like that a lot about her. I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to keep her at home. It's because she doesn't bite, guys, and she's not that one, like, you know, for fighting or anything like that. And I think that's what makes the beauty of her as a cockatiel, and her color as well, guys. So guys, I couldn't get a hold of Kevin. He keeps on running back in the box and he's not coming out, guys. So I just I left him anyway, but yeah, I will give you an update on them. And then, like I said, I keep checking on the eggs to making sure that they are sitting on the eggs and that the eggs are okay, you know. I don't want any mishap or anything like this time, but guys, let's see. We're not sure. I got a new incubator, guys, and I will show you. Well, it has been dispatched, so I'm waiting on that delivery. And guys, I would like to unbox it with you guys and just show you, and obviously I will just give you a small insight. I think so that when you get what's this thing, an incubator, I don't think it lasts very long, guys. Like for me at least, it lasted me a few years, and then after that I think so it's maybe just giving up, or it's not giving the exact amount of heat and amount of air which is needed for the egg to be incubated. And I think so there could be some fault with it. But guys, I'm no mechanic, or I'm no kind of fixing person that I'm able to fix these things. So it's just best if I get a new one. I did try fixing it at one point. I think it was the turning part of the incubator that had stopped turning. So I think one of the wires had finally came out, and what I did was I got the wires back together again, and I fixed that, and it started working. So like I said, I'm not 100% sure what the reason could be behind that, but what can I do? I just have to order a new one, and hopefully you'll stick around and wait for my incubator to come as well, so that I can unbox it with you guys, and I can be excited just as you guys are to unboxing a incubator for my cockatiels. So guys, that's it from me, and say bye to my new family, and hopefully we will see you next time in my next video. Please do like and share, and please do subscribe. Thank you each and every person for helping me and supporting me in making these videos. Without you guys, without the support of you guys, I won't be here, and I really appreciate that, and I thank you all. Bye.